So the stocks I'm going to share with you guys today, you definitely want to keep on your radar and be watching going into next week. They're presenting opportunities. And in our last video, Beyond Meat was mentioned and it went up already since mentioned 30% plus, guys. So we look for these opportunities every single day, every single week. And the stocks that I'm about to share with you guys, you definitely want to stick for. And towards the end, you want to stick around for the last one that is presenting opportunity as it continues to hold a strong support. Now, in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator here at 9:35 a.m. at around the 670 level and holding strong without cancellation by a bear indicator until up north of 672. And call options went up over 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve and know about these stocks early on and join the members using 42 Vision to maximize through the volatility, whether stocks are going up or going down, check out the link down below in the description and top pinned comment. We look forward to getting you connected and having you join us. Now, the home run of the day that was sent out over to our Discord as well was on Tesla. This was just a few moments after the open at around the 442 level. Now, we sent out a bear indicator over to the Discord directly, got notified at 9:50 a.m. and those put options accelerated, dropping all the way down towards 424, 425 within minutes. And call options were going downwards while put options were rising up, and they went up nearly 150% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on and you're an options trader and you want to stay calm while others are panicking and you are buying up those puts, or others are panicking and the stock is falling and it's presenting an opportunity and you're looking for that reversal and confirmation of a bull indicator like it did in the second half of the day and bring it back up because you see potential back to the upside and you have those confirmations, you can navigate through the volatility, whether stocks are going up or going down, with your knowledge, and then also being equipped with the resources that we share and we provide with 42 Vision. And once you join the Patreon and Discord, the link is down below in the description and top pinned comment. We look forward to having you connected and being part of the community. Now, the first stock here on this list is going to be Aqua Bounty. This stock is under a bear indicator here on the 5-minute, and it was falling all day from way up here at around the 290 mark. You also have on the 15-minute a bear indicator, and when you go all the way out towards the 30-minute, same thing. This is the first bear indicator that pops up since the bull indicator down here at the 190 area. Now, when we look at this from the inflow versus outflow and everything going on in the data and charts, we can see that we are approaching a clear support level that's going to be crucial, and then the outflow levels up above. So let me pull that up and you can see it here now. So the most crucial inflow level down here on the 30-minute is 190. Now on the 15-minute, we're really close to the ones above 190, which is up here at the 214 to 219 area. We're sitting at 228. And we hit lows down here of 222. So this bear indicator, the first thing I'm going to be looking for is for it to get canceled. And this is one of the biggest drops that we've seen, eradicating the gains of the last 2 days in one single day. This is something really good to start looking at, right? Because you have the inflow levels down here. And I would say, personally, my opinion, again, not financial advice, as I always state, and how I would approach this. Anything between 185 all the way up to 215 is an area and zone I'll be watching, especially if the bear indicators continue to compound. And this is the only outflow level dominating here. I'll be looking for the bulls to reappear and try to hold support down here if we go into that area. Now, if 216 is held, right? Well, I'm going to be watching for the bulls to hold that strong and on the bounce back up. If we can break the resistance of 240 and go north of that, I'll be looking for a bear indicator cancellation and a bull indicator appearing. That's going to be the most crucial thing here beyond holding the support. But it is possible that the bears can try to tear it down here. It's just going to be very important for the bulls to reappear because that is the compounding inflows that held up this chart and took it up here towards nearly $3. So That's what I'm going to be looking for here in the bigger picture. And when you zoom into the 5 minute, same thing. It's approaching that inflow level that's crucial to 16 to 18. And then if we can get momentum, the first resistance there in the volatility is 243. But this inflow level from yesterday that pushed us up the next leg up is crucial towards 250 and 257. I would just round that up to 260. So from where it's sitting right now, that is nearly a 20% move. And then the alpha level, the next level to retest and retrace towards is up here towards 293 to 298. And this bear indicator again needs to get canceled. So I'll be looking for that on multiple time frames. Now, the other stock here is Lucid. This stock has recently gone through a reverse split. Okay. When we zoom out and we look at it here, you could see the split was done. It is a 1 for 10, right? So this is stock that was worth $2, right? Or less than $2, and they turned it into a total of we'll give you one share for every 10. So it made the price go up. So this is very, very, very risky. This has a lot to do with dilution when it comes to penny stocks. If we look at this on the 1 day, you could see it was once worth 400, 500. That's not really what those numbers were. That was back then 40, $50 and so forth. And right now we're down here in the 20s. Now, what this does to the stock is it turns it into a very interesting stock and position. Why? Because now you have a stock that's worth 20 something dollars. It's no longer a penny stock of $2. This was a penny stock and it's been moving up, right, after the split, and you have options now that are moving pretty quickly like a normal stock. Or like when Lucid used to be $20. I remember Lucid back in 2021 when it was around the $20 area right here. It was it shows 199, 212. That's like 19, $21, and then it ran up towards 56. I remember those days. The stock was worth that area and that price, and options were pretty fun for Lucid. And now it's back down here getting a bull indicator, pre-split levels. This was down here near 160. Now it's up here near 240, but on the screen we are seeing at a value of $24. So it was a reverse split. That does constitute two liquidation of, basically people's positions, right? You have less shares now, but it's a higher value. So your money stayed the same. They just shared the share price changed and the quantity of shares changed per person. But in these cases, it turns into dilution. Long term, sometimes it could be a good thing for the stock if the stock is going to survive and come back. But short term, it basically doesn't change much for the shareholders. Um, so this is all about, again, looking for opportunities to trade. And this is presenting an opportunity when we look at it. This is the highest level that it's hit since the split. But the acceleration here is very interesting, and the bounce off this inflow level near 23 and all the way down towards 23.28, and then below that is another one at 23 and 22.90. This whole area, if it does not break, there's a lot of strength here. And even though that outflow level up here from yesterday near the $24 area is holding up and rejecting this chart, it just bounced right to it, right? And there's a bull indicator on the 15-minute, there's a bull indicator on the 30-minute, and strong, strong support there at 23.80. So I'm going to be watching going into Monday. Could it hold this area and not break below 24.15? If it does, how does it react near $23? Anything below $23, I would just stop looking at this. Okay, because there's a huge gap to fill. There's support levels down here at $22 and 21, but the support really all the way down to fill is at 2060 to 2020. So I like to go ahead and share with you guys to the best of my knowledge, my opinions and perspective, and I like to be as clear and upfront as possible. This is a very, very risky one that can quickly start to fall. But if the strength is there and this does not break below 23, if there's a healthy pullback, I would call it, I'll be looking for a bounce like it did today and like it did yesterday. Or if this momentum continues, could it hold and stay above 24.87? And then I'll be looking at the 25, 26, 27 area, right? Because this momentum has been strong. I mean, even when it pauses, right, it hit a high here, 23.87, and no one knew back in September 23rd how much higher could this go. That was the highest point that it hit after the split, right? And that's exactly kind of where we're at right now. And what happened? It fell down to 22.36 and it took off a few days later back to 24.45. And then up here today, it hit north of $25, right? So that's a move of nearly $3 there from those lows after the pullback. So if there's a pullback, 23 is going to be crucial. If there isn't, I want to see it hold above 24.85 before making any decisions. Now, the last one here on the list is a meme stock that has squeezed, and there's a lot of eyes on it, and it keeps on doing really small squeezes. But they're not strong enough. They quickly get rejected, and it has a lot to do with the outflows, guys. You could clearly see here, this is really where inflow versus outflow gives us that edge with the strength of trend with our bull and bear indicators. And on the 30-minute, I mean, there's a clear support here at 785 and a clear resistance up here at 870. Both times it tried to break through it, it rejected, and it's come back down here. If 680, um, excuse me, 780, as the chart is showing, gets broken through and this bear indicator continues to hold strong, there's going to be a quick acceleration down towards 740 and even down towards the 690 area, right? Based off 30-minute. If we zoom into the 15-minute, you can see here, that's why this is a crucial inflow level, crucial outflow level that needs to be broken through. And it's not just that one. The Bears really have it pinned down above the 926 and 947 area. I mean, we need to see this stock break out above 950 before it can even retest that 1080 area and accelerate towards the 12 and possible $15 plus speculative levels that many are stating and articles are coming out about if this is going to squeeze again and do the next leg up and accelerate even further. And the 1 hour is showing the same thing. This is tight here. It is in a tight inflow level that's holding it up above 780 and a tight outflow level there at $9 and 890s. If that gets broken through, well, then there's a gap to fill here and retest the next outflow level up near 1040s and 1070. And if it doesn't go in that direction, which on the 1 hour, it is back under a bull indicator. I am watching that. And I'll be watching that going into Monday at around the 817 level. We do not want to see this get canceled because then things could accelerate further down because the 30-minute is bear indicator, 15-minute is under a bear indicator as well at the 852 level. But again, we have that tight area of support and resistance to not ignore with our inflow versus outflow. If you guys want to learn more about charts or you want to equip yourself, you already have the knowledge and you trade options, you trade stocks, and be able to see through the volatility with a whole new perspective and navigate the markets with an edge, check out the link down below in the description. We'll get you connected. And with our special code, TRADER, right? TRADER, you can save 30% on your first month upon joining. It ends this week. Go ahead, tap in, gain access, and put in your code to save 30% on your first month and get all the knowledge with our A+ setup strategy and step-by-step guide videos that explain everything to learn about 42 Vision. And if you like this type of content and want more videos, and if you've enjoyed the videos that I've been posting about penny stocks and what we're looking at and what to watch, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss a single video, and turn on that notification bell so you can be up to date. sometimes YouTube does pass these videos a little bit later, a few days later, out in front of you guys. And that's another perk also about joining the community in Discord and Patreon. You get to know about these stocks before I even post them in the videos. So, as guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. I'll see you in the next one.